We're on the scene with Micheline, featuring the Michelines. Stan and Terry Long from Spotlight over the city. Experience Prince George's and Micheline's house band Soundcheck Band BC with musical guests Nina Soul and Chris Murphy.
Hi, I'm Micheline.
Hi, I'm Micheline.
Hi, I'm Micheline.
Hi, I'm Micheline.
All right, sexy. Hey. How is everybody doing? I am so excited. If you don't know who I am, I'm going to tell you who I am. I am your girl, Micheline, and I am so excited because this is my very first show. But I could not do my show without a few help from my friends. You know that song, I get by with a little help from my friends. Well, I can't sing, but I got some singing Michelines who can sing. But before I introduce them, I want to welcome everybody to the first edition of On the Scene with Micheline. Clap for myself. And I wanted to jump right into it because as you can see, I got some super fine, fabulistic, expialidocious Michelines that have joined the On the Scene to say hello to y'all. Because guess what? A lot of people think that I am the only Micheline, but I'm here to tell you I'm not. I have 4, count them y'all, 4 Michelines right here in the DMV joining me today. So I'm going to bring them in one at a time so they can get this party started. Starting with Micheline D. What's up, Micheline?
Hey, Micheline.
Hey, how are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm doing good. So you were on the scene with Micheline. Let us know where you're from and who you shouting out.
Well, I'm in Baltimore, so I guess I'm shouting out on my Baltimore and my Morgan folk.
Shout out. So, okay, now we're going to drop it on down below you like the Brady Bunch. We got Micheline C.
Hi, how are you?
Hey, Micheline.
Well, I'm actually living in Chevy Chase, Maryland, but I'm originally from French Canada. So I've been here 20 years, and I'm saying hi to everybody in all of North America.
All right, now. And then drop it on down to Micheline E.
Hello.
Hey, Micheline.
Hello, everyone. Hey, I am Micheline, and I'm in Maryland, Silver Spring, and I've been here for some years, and I'm happy to be on your show.
Tell everybody where you're from. I got the whole United States.
I'm from Cameroon, the other side of Africa. I'm from Central Africa.
All right. And now we're going from Micheline D to Micheline C, Micheline E. Then we're going to break it on down. Micheline Haitian Barbie R.
Hey, Micheline.
Hey, Micheline.
Hey, Michelines.
Hey, Micheline.
So I'm from DC. My family's from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I speak Creole fluently. What else? I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here with all the Michelines.
That's right. Can y'all believe it? 5 Michelines. We have 5 Michelines on one screen, all from the DMV. I mean, that's amazing. Y'all mute yourself real quick because I'm getting feedback, but we're going to keep on rolling with this. So the thing is, with On the Scene with Micheline, it's like a little brainchild of mine that I came up with the help of my team, Robbin and Ameka. And, you know, it's been a wonderful experience. And I told them, I said, you know what, for my first show, I really want to bring in women who just embody who I am. But I'm thinking, but gosh, that could be anybody. So I was kind of picky. I said, forget that. I'm going to bring in Michelines because if anybody knows me, they know that I love my name. It's different. I'm different. And so every Micheline that I've met, I know I love their name too. And they're different. So I'm going to let everybody out there know a little bit about how my connection to you. So the first one I'm going to start at the bottom is unmute yourself, Micheline.
Yes, ma'am.
So I met Micheline back in 1988. I just moved to Prince George's County, and I'm shopping in the giant grocery store. And I hear somebody saying, Micheline, I'm turning around. Nobody know me. I'm the new kid here.
Right.
And I actually got into her line to buy my groceries, and I saw her name tag. And I'm like, that's it. We're connected. So since then, we have been connected. I thank you for joining us. Tell people about what it is you do, because I know you're a singer.
Mm-hmm. So I have a band, my very own band. It's called New 30X Caribbean Soul. It's NU30X Caribbean Soul. And we mix R&B and reggae music together. So it's great. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram.
So that's my Micheline R, my Haitian Barbie girl,
Yes,
Micheline.
that's my stage name.
Yeah, that's her stage name. Everybody else got their regular Micheline. She got to put her Haitian Barbie up in there. You know, she's special. But we're gonna go from one superstar singer up the Brady Bunch line to Micheline Wong. Hey, Micheline.
Hello, Micheline.
I cannot say our name enough. I just love tonight. I'm loving hearing our name. I'm just Micheline.
It's a beautiful name.
So let everybody know a little bit about you and how we met.
So, as I said earlier, I'm from Central Africa, from Cameroon particularly, and I met Micheline B. A few years ago. I performed for Martin Luther King for his anniversary, and on the flyer, I saw the same name like mine. I was like, "Who was this? Who is this lady?" And I was so excited to meet her. And when I arrived at Strathmore, because she was the one presenting the event, and many people thought, "Are you the Micheline? Are you the Micheline?" I'm like, "No, it's not me. I'm the journalist. I'm the singer." and I saw her and I shouted. I was like, "Hi, your name? We have the same name." And we hugged each other. And since those years, it's like I met a sister. We're really connected. I follow her on her shows, and each time I look at what she's doing, I have the impression that it's me, because I know how much I have energy. I love shows. I love entertaining, and that's it. And I'm so much in love with that name and with all the Michelins.
Thank you. So now, see that I have a Micheline from Cameroon.
Yes,
we got a Haitian Micheline, moved up to the Cameroon Micheline, and now I got another French Canadian Micheline, Micheline C. Yes.
I have to unmute myself.
Hey, Micheline.
Hi, Micheline.
I love it.
So I'm a registered dietitian in the DC area. I've been in the United States for 20 years, and I've been specializing in culinary nutrition, which is why you see a lot of my creative recipes online. And I believe that's actually where you found me quite a while ago at this point, actually years ago.
I was stalking her. I was like, that's my name too. We got to meet. Yes, got to do coffee.
Yes, and it was a phenomenal find. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Look, thank you for joining on the scene with all the Micheline. Hey, Micheline.
Hey, Micheline.
How are you?
How are you?
We got them. We didn't.
Good.
Not like saving the best for last.
So how do I know you? We both went to Morgan. So a lot of people, when they would find out that my name was Micheline, be like, "Are you Micheline?" I'm like, "No, I'm not that Micheline. I'm the other Micheline." So we went to Morgan, and we're sorority sisters. And your son also went to Morgan, and it was weird because somebody with some book had to drop it off, and they dropped it off with me. And I'm like, "I don't know Brandon, but I guess Brandon will find me." And when they told him that they dropped off the book, they said, "I gave it to your mother." And he's like, "You gave it to my mother?" So long story short, he ended up finding me. And yeah, that's the latest connection with you.
And my son called me. He's like, "Mom, somebody up here is named Micheline." And I'm like, "Well, I know her." He goes, "Yeah, somebody dropped the book off with her and said I gave it to your mother." And I'm thinking, "What are you doing on campus?" And I'm like, "It wasn't me." So that goes to show you how our name carries weight, even when we're not there. So we always got to do the right thing, because if not, we get in trouble quick. It's not like you can say, "Oh, Micheline." If they say Micheline, 9 times out of 10, if we're in that circle and environment, we already know that we got something to do with it. So we got to always keep our names right.
This segment is sponsored by Spotlight Over the City.
One of the best things about this show, like I told you, it's not about me. It's about you. It's about what you want to see and who you want to see in these chairs. And joining me today is a couple that it was a no-brainer when I thought about them, because one of my segments is called Spotlighting, where we spotlight people doing amazing things here locally in the DMV or wherever they are. And this couple has the hottest show called Spotlight Over the City. So it was a no-brainer that I would have them as my very first couple to come join me and talk about how they are now officially sponsors and partners with On the Scene with Micheline. So I got to say, what's up, my family, my friends Stan and Terry?
I appreciate you. Thank you for having us on.
So exciting. I'm so excited.
if anybody knows me, they know that I don't believe in coincidence. I truly believe God puts people in your path, and you don't know why until 5 years, 10 years, or whatever, how many years. And, we started becoming friends. We became friends, and then we started working together, and you invited me on your show. Little did I know that I would have the same opportunity to bring you into my fold, as I call it.
Yeah, full circle, right?
Yeah, full circle. And it means a lot to me to have you here. And for those who don't know, tell them a little bit about what's going on with Spotlight Over the City, and then I'm going to let everybody know how they're going to be a part of on the scene.
Spotlight Over the City was my baby from day one. I was in Atlanta, Georgia. And so I thought, okay, I'll tell you what, I'll start this branding situation. I didn't know a lot of people in Atlanta. I'm from DC. And so I started Spotlight to try to be a branding situation more so for my name, because I was an author, had an entertainment company. So I said, you know what, I got to get to know the people. So one of the ways to bring people to you is to create a platform like yourself, right? And then people like myself and her come on, and this is what happened in Atlanta. And so I said, well, I was getting married to this beautiful young lady and said, I'm gonna come up here and we'll start Spotlight Over. I'm gonna do a rebranding. And so here I am, 2 years?
Actually, he said that so casually. I got married. He didn't want to say, like, I moved from Atlanta to DC for his bride, but
well, that's what I said, right? Yeah, well, I moved from Atlanta to back home, so we could get married, and that's when I decided let me start.
Let's see. So you came back to this area in 2016, and in about a year, he said to me, he said, you know what? I want to start my show again here in the DMV, and I said, okay, do it.
But I didn't want her to be my host.
He did not. And I was in my feelings about it. He said, you can't be my co-host because you're too sensitive and it's about work and all this stuff. And I really was in my feelings because I thought to myself,
you see what she said? I was really in my feelings.
I was.
See, so right away.
When you joined, I remember when, you decided that you were going to be a co-host when y'all were back, up on Georgia Avenue.
Well, so what happened was I had Dana, shout out to Dana Dane. She was someone introduced me to her as the person that should be a good co-host. And she was a great co-host. And so we put it together first. We had a great first show. DJ Quicksilver was our first guest. Shout out to DJ Quicksilver. Okay. Yeah, that was our first guest actually in the DMV. Quick. And shout out to him. He came and did the show. We had a bunch of views. I think we had about 4,000 or 5,000 views. Our first show out the gate was Quick. And that was just in-house streaming. We didn't even have an app or anything. And so Wifey was still in the cut. Long story short, she took Spotlight as her baby, more so than myself now even, because I'm on to some other stuff. And she took it and she owned it and she made it her own project. And she projected Spotlight bigger than I could ever have done it on my own.
That's awesome.
And she became the driving force for the guests that you see. And all the other things
those
that
guests,
you see.
because let people know a little bit about, tell them how they can find out where you are, what day, give them all your information, because I want to jump into something else with you. Yeah.
So what we do on Spotlight Over the City is every week, every Thursday from 7 to 8:30 p.m., we get amazing guests. If you're an entrepreneur, an author, an entertainer, any type of thing that you can think of. We have had people on there who do tap dancing, violinists, all kinds of
you
things.
said tap dancing. What was that?
She's
like,
making sure people know.
you turned into like a whole other person or
I
something.
started
Like
thinking about Savion
tap
Glover
dancing
and Cartier Williams, and I started thinking about them in that moment. I was channeling my inner tap dance.
Oh, because when you did the bust the move, I didn't know what was going on. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
I was doing it was doing.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, baby. I didn't know because
Besides the guests that you have in the entertainment and you have poets, you have authors and all that, do you ever get into like any of the conversations like you're a married couple? Do you have anything or mental health or fitness? Do you have stories like that?
Absolutely. We do segments. We pay attention to what's going on each month. So it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October. We've got some amazing guests coming up in October for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So each month we try to stay consistent with what's going on in the world. Mental Health Month is in May. We had some really great guests back then for mental health awareness. So whatever is going on in the world, we try to stay relevant to that and make sure that we talk about that and have relevant guests for that. And we close every show with live entertainment. So we've had we've had Grace Weber, we've had A.V.E. Bozeman recently, we've had Yana Crawley, we've had some really amazing guests on the show. And we've got some really good ones coming up.
This is why I had to have this couple become a part of On the Scene with Micheline, because you guys are already spotlighting talent that is just above all. And, your show itself, and with me having a segment called Spotlight, now I'm grateful that you even allowed me to even use your name and your brand to be part of On the Scene with Micheline, because it means a lot to me, because I know that I tell people all the time that you can have a dream and still share your dream with somebody else. But so many people don't want to share the love or cross-promote the love or cross-brand. And so I want to be one of the first to say here live that being the connection that we have, we're both going to grow.
Yeah.
How about that?
And it's enough lanes for all of us. And that's what I always tell everybody. If we could all have this same mindset, we don't have to like trample over one another. We don't have to be intimidated by someone else or envious. There's a lane for all of us. Mm-hmm. You do what you do. We do good at what we do. Right. You know what I mean? And it could have some overlapping or some similarities, but we should all have an open mind to share with one another and cross brand like this, because that's how we're going to grow for ourselves. We need to do this for us.
You know what? Someone told me this years ago. You need to have your own. You do so much for other people, but I never really took it into consideration until recently. So this is my next platform. I got two amazing sisters that are behind the scenes, helping this On the Scene happen.
Doing an amazing job.
And if it wasn't for them even coming up with, but really, I got to give them credit, because they were like, girl, we need to do this and you can do that. And I'm sitting there like, huh, what?
So shout out to them. But let me say this about them. When you have people in your camp that see the vision, sometimes even bigger than you should thank God every single day. Oh, yeah. We finally discovered God brought some people to our camp that sees the vision of Spotlight Over the City is much or more than we do, and is willing to put the work in overtime, right? It's not about the money. It's about the vision.
Before we wrap up, tell everybody how they can find you, your social media, all the other great stuff for us.
How they gonna find you?
How
can they find you, lady?
On Instagram at Spotlight Over the City. On Facebook, same thing, Spotlight Over the City. We have a Spotlight Over the City TV YouTube channel. Please subscribe. You can catch us every Thursday and all the fun and shenanigans and question of the week. People send questions about standardized relationship and we answer them. And I am the wild card, so I will say anything.
Yes, be careful what you ask her. She's going to tell you the truth.
We also have a website, www.spotlightoverthecity.com, where you can get all of our information. Email us, contact.spotlightoverthecity@gmail.com. And check us out every Thursday from 7 to 8:30 p.m. We've got some amazing guests.
Thank you, guys. So there you have it. My very first, but not the last. You have seen it here with the Longs. Terry Long, Stan Long. Oh, it's a long way to go, but we still going up.
We going up.
We going up.
Yes.
We ain't stopping.
Together.
We ain't stopping.
That's
great show.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Stay
tuned.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Murphy. This episode is sponsored by Experience Prince George's.
I am happy to be the brand ambassador for Experience Prince George's, and I'm going to be bringing you some great places that you can dine and just savor the flavor of Prince George's County. If you didn't know, I let people know that I have been in this beautiful county since 1988, and I love so much about it. So when Experience Prince George's came to me to partner with them to showcase some of the amazement here in the county, of course, I could not wait to jump on board. So Miss Rhonda Walker, she is with the actual office of Experience Prince George's, and she could tell you all about it, the partnerships, what to expect, and what's going on today.
So as you mentioned, I'm with Experience Prince George's, formerly known as the Prince George's County Conference and Visitors Bureau. And we are actually the destination marketing organization for the county. Our primary role and goal is to promote our premier destination to visitors and our county residents. We want to showcase to you everything that we have to offer. We also want to share how safe and clean and secure it is to come out and experience our culture and our nature. We partner with the Maryland National Capital Park and Planning, Parks and Recreation, for you to enjoy all of our outdoor parks and trails and hiking and biking and canoeing that we have. We want you to expand your meetings and conventions with our hotels and unique venues. And then most of all, just come and explore all of the dining options, the breweries, and any of the other things that you can see from here on this destination. But most importantly, and last but not least, our sports activities. Come and explore with Experience Prince George's. For more information, you can visit us at experienceprincegeorges.com. We look forward to seeing you, and thank you for following us.
Check out these highlights from Restaurant Week.
Hey everybody, I'm Micheline Bowman, and I am so happy that I finally get a chance to introduce to the world my amazing team. You know, people have been asking me, how are you doing it? Who helps you? Who's behind the scene and on the scene with Micheline? So I said, you know what? I can't do this without help. And so tonight I want to make sure that I jumped on here with my team, the dream team, the Fab Four plus me. So shout out to my team. Am I excited? Hey team.
Hey.
Anytime you see me glammed up looking like all of that, that is because of Reva in a diva. So what's up, Reva?
Hello, how are you?
Tell me a little bit about you, what you got going on, and how you got connected to be on the scene with Micheline.
So my name is Reva. My business is Inner Diva. I have been in the beauty industry 20 years plus. I'm a licensed cosmetologist and a certified makeup artist. If anyone wants to get glammed up, please contact me. I am available. and accepting new clients. You can contact me at Inner Diva on Facebook, Inner Diva on Instagram, and all my contact information is listed there. And I'm just, it's a pleasure to work with Micheline. It's always good to work with pleasant, nice, God-fearing people, humble people. It's a blessing to be a part of this.
Tell people about your makeup line, girl, please. Do your shout out.
So I recently launched a lip gloss line. I have 3 colors out and occasionally launch a limited release color. So you can follow all that on my pages, and you're free to order. And the link is also listed on my page. It's on the Etsy site.
Moving on down. We're going to jump from Reba and jump on down to the photo shoots. So, Rel, I want to say thank you so much for just really being so professional when it comes to capturing me.
Thank you.
So, Rel, how can people get in touch with you to find out more about if they want to, work with you for the photo shoots?
At Rel_ENT. The main platform I'm on is Instagram, so you can pretty much find everything there. Email, business number, and currently in the process of getting my website put together. So,
but if they follow me or follow Reva or follow On the Scene, they're gonna find you. Now, moving on up. Miss Robbin, double R. What's up, Robbin?
What's up, Micheline?
Robbin and I, we go way back. So that could be another On the Scene discussion and topic. We talk about how we met and all that. But I do want to say that because of Robbin and Ameka, these 2 women have been like a gift to me from years ago up through today, making all this happen. Robbin is an incredible person, a beautiful singer. She's just so much. And she does, for me, she put together my videos. She put together the production components. I mean, she is like a Jill of all trades. And I have to say thank you and let people know more about you and what you do and how, all that you bring to this.
Well, okay, so I am, I guess you could call it a Jill of all trades. So I have, I work in videography, photography, music. What else do I do? Anything that I set my mind to it, I seem to make it happen. People can follow me by my name, Robbin Reader, on Facebook and Instagram. If you want to check out my videography and my photography, is under Alaya Designs, and that's ALAYA Designs on both Instagram and Facebook.
And like I said, she is the Jill. I don't even know what to say. There's nothing that I don't think that we have talked about that Robbin hasn't done. Ameka J, what's up, Ameka?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
So please let everybody know what you bring to all this teamwork, because again, like I said, because of you and Robbin, I 100% say that I am where I am now because of you two. Because, when we met and just working together and talking about doing this, talk show and how it's going to happen. And who knew that, our friendship would grow from music into making an actual production, with you guys. So I thank you so much.
It's crazy because most people know, that I'm a musician and I make music, but not a lot of people knew that there was this side to me. So just you and Robbin, like the whole production team and just coming up with the idea, it's just been great. It's been great. I have no complaints. And then I was able to get a building. So now we have an actual studio to film out of, to shoot out of, which is crazy in itself. So here we are.
So tell them about the studio, because there might be somebody out there who might, need your services. I mean, Rel for photography, Robbin does music, she sings, she does production. You even got the face together, you got the music, you got the building. Tell them about the building.
So it is a multimedia center. We do a lot of different things, all the things that Micheline mentioned. We also do studio work. I am a music producer, so if you need some assistance with songwriting and different things, or if you need me to come play or get on your track, I do that as well. I actually have a performance area where the band is. We shot the recent video there, which you guys will see later. Yeah. You'll also get a chance to see Robbin as well. Nina Soul.
That's my alter ego, yes.
You get a chance to see Nina perform. So, yes, Multimedia Center. We're in Clinton, Maryland. And the name of the facility is CAMC or Clinton Arts and Multimedia Center. Right off of Old Alexandria Ferry Road. Very convenient.
Thank you so much for tuning in for episode number 1 or show number 1, or it's the first. That's 11, but it's really the first. It's the first. And we have, more great stuff that's going to be coming ahead. So thank you to my team. Y'all can't go nowhere. I'm telling y'all, because
right here,
5 fingers, 5 people. If somebody goes someplace, it's gonna be a problem, Rel. So
I'm so excited because you have now seen the very first episode of On the Scene with Micheline. I'm telling you, where else can you meet not 1, 2, 3, but 4 Michelines? You met a Micheline B, C, D, and E, all right here in the DMV. And I'm so happy that I got to share those ladies with you. Not only that, you got to meet my very first partners with On the Scene with Micheline. Stan and Terry Long, you guys, thank you so much for partnering with me on this new journey. It's time to take it higher. But guess what? More than that, I took you here, I took you there, but we have so many more places to go because my show is about you. So I invite you all to always let me know what you want to see me on the scene, and I promise you I'm going to give it to you. Now, like most shows, everybody loves some good music. And guess what? I do too. So I have my very own house band. I got my house band. And no, you can't have them either. So sit back, relax, check out the sounds of Soundcheck DC, Nina Soul, and Chris Murphy. And I will see you guys soon. Hi. You're on scene.
Occupation. Brothers got this complex occupation. Brothers got this complex occupation. Brothers got this complex occupation. Baby, gonna be here for all night.